Всем привет, всем здравствуйте, добро пожаловать на мой YouTube канал. 19 серия сегодня Hogwarts Legacy. Желаю вам приятного просмотра. Усаживайтесь поудобнее, мы начинаем. И глянем, что нас там ждет дальше. Посмотрим. Так, во-первых, я помню, мне нужно... А где еще? Бодрость на 12 минут еще. Окей, тогда идем задачу выполнять. Это я не буду. Это идет. Давай пойдем этому поможем. Мужчине. Так. Карта, да? Куда бежать? А он мне взял задачу-то? А где этот Амид? Где Амид-то? Куда идти-то? Ой-ой. Хоксмиде он должен быть. Он здесь. Нифига себе. Я думал Хоксмид. Ладно, let's go. Извини. Давай, едь вниз.
Hello there. Hello, Almeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook? I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade? It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help? Of course! How exciting! Well, might this be dangerous? I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Да.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go? Of course! I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Так, теперь быстренько по карте переходим. Карта мира. Ну сюда, да, конечно же, ближе.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Да, извините, ребят, я чисто по делам зашел просто. Когда-то палатку быстро раскинул. Хоп. Теперь не видите на спину. Да как я это сделал? Отстаньте от меня. Так, здесь должна быть... Вот она.
Revelio. $49 денег.
Угу. Я очень сильный волшебник так-то.
Revelio.
Я атлетичен. Смотрите, как несется. Так, у меня этих нет, да, штук.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Есть? А, хорошо.
Revelio.
Во-первых, дай-ка я эту штуку, да, сделаю. Я это не понял. Давай попробуем.
Accio.
Это куда? Это куда катишься?
Revelio. This looks intriguing.
Это куда так? А, вот он. О, он правильно катится. Походу он правильно катится. О, давай, давай, давай.
Accio. That's that. Settled.
Я думал сначала вот в эту ноду закатить его. Ну и чуть. Опа, сейчас махач будет.
Defendo. Descendo. Crucial.
Блин, еще зеленую. Вот это.
Imperio. Defender.
Все, все, иду. Конечно, сейчас встречусь. Опять шахта, сейчас куда залезть придется. Понял.
Revelio.
Ну, здравствуй.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lordcock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lordcock.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Добро.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
Давай, братишка.
I shall see you soon.
Ты идешь? Если что, вот такое заклинание делаешь, оба.
Right.
Добро.
Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Есть. Пошли.
The door is looking at us.
А если так? Глаз надо делать. Так.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship.
Confringo.
for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Revelio.
I'll be quiet. I still can't believe we're
Revelio.
inside a real goblin mine.
Accio.
Это что ты пустил? А, денег. То есть он закрывается, да, сейчас? Ладно, пойдем. Не видно, что там происходит, ладно.
I've read about mines like this,
Accio.
but seeing one is something else altogether.
Братик, я тебя забыл. Давай, пошли.
Keep your wits about you, Amit.
Опа.
I'll get you through this mine.
Так. Ну-ка. А если я так сделаю? Пошла мясорубка.
Unforgivable! Defender!
Your spells glance off of me. I've been fighting since before you were born.
Incendio!
Not quite.
Glacier! Confringo! Depulso! Descendo! Defendo! That was a little more than I'm used to. I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Чуть-чуть не получилось у него потихо сделать.
Revelio.
Что-то надо сделать такое.
Accio. We're being watched by a door. I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see. I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Давай ты погромче говори, ага.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans. A schematic? They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Наверху, пойдем-ка их сейчас чеманем. Или не стоит? Сейчас я им пыль в глаза пущу.
Imperium. Revelio.
Михаила на месте.
Dare you?
Все?
This might be the best meal I've had in years. No, I mean it. I don't think I shall need to eat again until next week.
Imperium.
Ну?
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. Imagine most goblins to be brilliant and kind.
Так.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
О, я здесь прошел мимо. Так. Куда дальше? Понял, недоступно. Так, я отсюда пришел, да? Или я отсюда пришел? Куда идти-то? Подорвался. Понял? Вот так никогда не делай.
Revelio.
Я вообще, походу, не туда пошел. Я понял. Можно было у них спросить, куда идти? А, вот, нашел.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am,
Revelio.
they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Побольше.
Imperial.
Решили поменять, пригласить.
Defender. Levioso. Descendo. You can't stop us. Descendo. You are what is Defender. Levioso, Protego, I will not be made a fool of. Defender, Confringo, Incendio, Glacius, childish, Incendio, let's have this. Confringo, easily diverted.
You think this is funny?
Glacius, Depulso,
You are postponing me!
Descendo, Defender.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex
Revelio.
than I had expected.
Я тебе отвечаю, бывало хуже, все, давай не беси.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Так. Все вижу. Так, во-первых, надо тут что-то запустить.
Confringo!
Во-вторых, вот это я может надо походу делать.
Accio!
Запускаем. Ладно, сейчас перезапущу.
Revelio!
Мощно, ага.
Descendo! Depulso!
За чемоданом. Чемодан красивый. О, стоит.
Revelio!
Отлично. Так. Понятно. Вот, открыл. Все отлично открыл. Можно идти. Ты идешь?
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff.
Incendio.
if not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Incendio!
листья бадьяна у него снова там растут.
Revelio.
На кой залез, чтобы эти листья бадьяна забрать, блин?
Incendio.
По огню идет, вообще не парись. Так. Ну-ка, ой-ой, почему я... Так. Куда-ка ему...
Imperial.
Your service. That was me. I won't rest until
Protego. Stupid one. Defender.
just you wait for the continent disappointment.
Leviosa.
That's embarrassing, isn't it?
Incendio.
Здорово, мужики.
Defender.
You call that spellcasting? Oh, weak human. Losing your stride.
Incendio.
Hit it.
Imperial. Defender. Descender.
Too slow.
Defender. Leviosa.
I'm a goblin, not a toy.
Incendio.
No! Get away! I can do this for days.
Confringo. Glacius.
I won't rest.
Incendio. Accio. Defender. Crucio. Descender.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll meet.
Ну нормально, чего не ждать?
Revelio.
Опа. Что там? Сундучки. Ой, как я сейчас напродаю. Ой-ой-ой.
Descendo.
Нет?
Depulso.
Ой, как напродаю. Ой, что будет? Сколько деньжат будет?
Accio.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Depulso. Incendio.
Так, я куда-то пришел. Неизвестно предмет для лица.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Погоди, выбираться.
Revelio.
Погоди, выбираться. Погоди, выбираться. Братишка. Я же еще не забрал этот чемодан свой.
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
Висел на меня.
Descendo. Depulso.
Покинь шахту. Сейчас покинем.
Revelio.
Он показывает туда, получится. Вот она лестница. Нет, какая лестница?
Accio.
Давай, опускайся.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Так, подожди, а как я доберусь до туда-то? О, вроде идет что-то. Ну нет. Лохомора второй, ну ладно, я вернусь сюда.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Где? Какую штучку?
Revelio.
Само. Ой, брат, извини. Братишка, ты забыл.
Accio.
Не позже. А, ну да. Пойдем. Ты идешь? Или, блин, еще выше ехать, я не пойму.
We'll need to get across this gap somehow.
Ну, перебраться как на ту сторону, давай иди сюда. Так, надо лохомору как-то выучить. Так, погоди, я здесь был. Зачем я опять здесь? Походу надо было просто, правда, вон выше подняться и все. И все, что это плита? Ну-ка иди сюда, малой.
Accio.
Вон, лифт готов. Давай, иди сюда. О. Ну вот и все. Как-то, говорит, должны незаметно пройти. Все гномов раскидали. Ой, гномов, говорит, тьфу, блин, гоблинов. Максимально незаметно прошли, получается. Ну и что ты хочешь со мной сейчас поговорить?
Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
Лютик, блин.
Without further ado, adieu.
Ты всю ночь стоял, да, здесь на одном месте?
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Давай, иди. Ступай. Мне тоже по делам надо. Так. Сейчас же мы, конечно же. А у меня есть инвентарка еще нет? А, еще есть, отлично. Тут рядышком просто есть штучка такая интересная. Быстренько сейчас я ее сделаю. Ух, тут откроется еще. Ё-моё. Быстренько. Раз мы уже тут.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Давай.
Revelio.
Раз вижу. Два вижу. Три вижу. Погнали.
Confringo. Revelio.
Ах ты ж, блин. Ага. Тогда надо, скорее всего... Нет. Вот этот, наверное.
Confringo.
Не достал, да? Достал.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Так, ладно. Let's go. Так, надо. Я все по темной магии кайфую. Ладно. Вручай комнату. Что мы здесь можем сделать? Что это такое? Не хочу заклинать, давай. Оп, вот это мощная, кстати, штука. Давай. Отлично. Так, карта. Хогвартса. Секретные, вручай комната. значит, задачку надо поменять теперь. Потому что у меня должны были вырастить водоросли. Оп, вот это. Да, есть она, надпись. Отлично, где водоросли? Вот здесь вот. Отлично. Так, подожди-ка. Забросить. Водоросли. Ага. Так, эти штучки мы собираем. Отлично. И раздобудьте все 3. Все, отлично. Сейчас испытаем. У меня все 3 растения имеется. Карта мира. Откуда-нибудь. Где много вражин. В лес какой-нибудь. Где этот? Вот здесь где-то, да? Давай здесь. И все 3 использовать на врагов. Так. Вот они сразу.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Раз. 2, 3, да? Отлично.
Flu powder.
Вот их там немало стоит. Давай, пошли-ка биться.
Potato. Nice try.
Actually, you're the one who stole Goblin Helm. Potato! Their Goblin Helm, but then it was...
You! Incendio! What's this? Got your garden fight?
He's had all their teeth. Defender. Levioso. Descendo. Potato. Stupid sandwich. We had plans for that inventory you stole. Levioso.
Incendio! What are your thoughts on
Electric. Defender.
Potato? Expulso!
Incendio. Glacier. Depulso.
We're conductive, aren't we?
Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Afraid of a fair fight.
Expulso! Careful, this one.
Revelio.
Нехило их тут накормил. Эй, тихо. Не тихо. Тихо. Так. Чемоданчик надо зайти. Хорошо. Так. Возвращаемся. Теперь уж мы в замок, да? Нахрена мне? А, сюда мне надо? Давай сюда, да. О, разобрался с отраслями. Стоять.
Revelio.
Сюда. Не та дверь. Ой.
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Тьфу ты, блин, промахнулся. Сорян. О, стоит, ждет. Здорово, рыжулька. Давай беседовать.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go.
Давай, флипендо сейчас сделаем.
You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
Флипендо готово.
Wonderfully done.
Дай-ка теперь
If you'd like to practice a bit more,
Где это флипендо? Дай-ка мне вот сюда.
to do so here in the greenhouse.
Flipendo.
Look at that. You're a natural.
Нормально. Так, отталкивающийся с глаз флипендо наряду с акцией. Это мощное взглядание, способность снять фиолетовый щит. Ну все, отлично. Хорошо. Просто замечательно. Так. Раздобудьте дирикола, используя хвать мешок. Раздобудьте большую пурпурную жабу. Вот это да. Пойдем, попробуем.
The greenhouse won't keep itself.
С Себастьяном встретимся. Мирон. Ух ты, ни хрена ж куда тебя занесло-то, дружище. Погнали.
What are you up to now?
It's like a place right out of...
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer.
I could use
Not
some
a
gold.
Че такое? У меня нету. Давай, пошли.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
Давай, interesting.
I came as soon as I could. I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Brookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Imperium!
Are you quite finished?
Flipendo!
Find this!
Levioso! Descendo! Defendo!
Much too slow.
Crucial!
I won't rest.
Levioso! Descendo! Defendo!
Confringo!
Levioso! Descendo!
I'll take them all. Run the other away when they see me, humans do.
Кто там еще разговаривает? Здорово, мужик.
Levioso! Descendo! Defendo!
All of Ranrock's loyalists
Revelio.
deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Блин, я, конечно... Ну, нехило, нормально.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Levioso! Defendo! Defendo! Imperial! Accio! Levioso!
I won't rest until you're...
Defendo! Levioso!
This doesn't hurt.
Confringo! Depulso! Glacius!
What was that?
Incendio!
And the fun is over.
Revelli! Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Хорошо. Что такое? А, яйца. Отлично. Найдите Давай.
For better or for worse, we're in. Defendo! Descendo!
I will...
Levioso!
Do you think this is funny?
Defendo!
Do you find this
Accio! Defendo! This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Not your best
Levioso.
moment, I fear. I won't rest until you're
Glacius!
dead.
Incendio! Confringo! Levioso! Depulso!
I shall have been.
О, там колодж.
Revelio. Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Confringo!
Блин, ну скоро кончатся эти места для хранения. Так, где это?
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Ты реально гонишь? Ты не хочешь забить? Идем.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Так, наверное, сюда, да.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs. Number of
Smashing.
qualities, real. Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Ты идешь за мной?
Revelio.
Вот этот. Где вот этот? Чинить надо. Там мост, по-моему, разрушенный.
Accio.
Ой.
Reparo.
Что что делать будешь, не? Это прикольно ты устроился.
Stupendo. Defendo. Levioso. Descendo. Incendio. Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Levioso. Confringo. Confringo.
We've read the world.
Incendio.
I shall sleep better tonight.
Пойдем.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists all but declared war.
Совсем напрямки пошел. Так.
Incendio.
Движемся дальше. Ну-ка. С кем здесь зарубиться?
Incendio.
Штука отлетел.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Glacius!
One less human to worry about.
Incendio! Protego!
Lucky, that's all. Right about where's the pumpkin?
Descendo! Levioso! Glacius! Incendio! Protego!
Showing off, are we?
Capolso! Flipendo! Defendo! Incendio!
This is almost too easy.
Incendio! We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Hit it. Rudely.
Incendio! Confringo!
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Defendo!
Let's get this over with.
Levioso!
Almost.
Crucial!
It's me.
Confringo!
Only Ranrock right here to see this.
Defendo! Incendio! Confringo! Glacius!
Defendo! Levioso! I'll get you for this.
Incendio! Confringo!
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know. A rune symbol.
Revelio!
Cabin door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Confringo!
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio!
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel
Sebastian,
more of this
I
mystery.
think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Ну и что делать? Давай говорить будем.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Revelio! Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
О. Легко. Просто легко. Ты только подумал, я уже сделал. Что, с тобой перетереть еще?
It has to fit.
Дурилкин, ты где? Понял. Сейчас будем по кусочкам.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Давай говорить.
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying.
Все, еще драка будет.
Unbelievable.
Ну и все, иди в пень тогда. Буду один работать, понял? Поверить, что не может. Так. Так. Значит, что мы здесь имеем? Сейчас должны быть какие-то совы, по-моему. Если нет, тогда, значит, будем как-то что-то вот с этими делать. Так, дальше. Ага. 3 семьи. Стебель водорослей, хорошо. Так, таланты. Так, подожди, что я хотел еще? Талантов нет. Вообще 0 талантов. Так. Снаряжение. Продаем следующую, да. Здесь меньше, не надо мне ничего. Что тут у нас? Тут хорошее, да? Очки надо. Очки надо. Оставляем свои. Так. Шляпу мы не носим. Это тут непонятно. По халату что? Хрень. Ничего не буду. Ничего не буду. Так, в принципе... О, 1700 денег у меня. Неплохо поднакопили, кстати. Так, здесь испытания делаем. Ага. Это забираем. Все остается. Это все остается, да? И, соответственно, коллекция. Открываем коллекцию в последнюю очередь. Все должно быть. Ни хрена не угадал. Все. Да что ты там упустил-то? А, во, нашел все. Так. Здесь немного. А, там красненькие, возможно, у меня открылись. И желтенькие, да. И это. Выручай комнату, что-то у меня еще имеется, да? Так, ну, все. Вот такое вот получилось. 19-я серия. Всем большое спасибо за просмотр. Всем пока. Увидимся в следующей серии. До скорых встреч.